Now, I repeat again, scarcity means limited resources in relation to its demand, and economizing of resources means making best use of available resources. So, the need for economizing of resources arises because resources are scarce and have alternative uses. Now, in previous video, I explained what are activities. Different people are engaged in different type of activities. A teacher teaches in a school, doctor providing services in hospital, a farmer working in a field, etc. These activities are classified into two. What type of activity they are doing? They are doing economic activities, whether they are doing non-economic activities. So we will study here economic activities. You have already studied in previous video, but I will give quick revision to you. First one is production, consumption, saving, investment, exchange, distribution. I have added this saving also. So here production means an activity, an economic activity which is concerned with the utility or value of goods and services is called production. For example, manufacturing a designer outfit with the help of basic raw material, for example, cloth and labor, that is tailor, along with other necessary inputs is called production. Now come to consumption. Consumption, it is the use of different goods and services for direct satisfaction of human wants. Consumption satisfy directly. For example, drinking milk, wearing shirt gives direct satisfaction. Hiring services of teachers, technicians, etc. Now come to saving. Income is either consumed or saved. Money left after consumption, known as saving. For example, a person earning 10,000 rupees per month. He spends 8,000 on consumption of goods and services and saves the rest. Then 2,000 is saving of that person. Now come to investment. Investment is that economic activity which satisfies human wants indirectly. For example, production of textile machinery to manufacture garments, investment in computers to provide internet, banking and related services, setting up of printing press to print magazines, newspaper, etc. Investment involves putting in money to produce capital goods which are then used for further production of goods and services. Now come to exchange. Exchange is that activity which is concerned with the sale and purchase of commodities is called exchange. The commodities are sold and purchased in terms of money. So that's why it is also known as product pricing. Now come to distribution. Distribution, I told you, the economic activity that deals with the determination of prices of factor and factor of production. Factors of production are land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Is known as distribution. This is known as factor pricing. This means that price of land is rent, price of labor is wage, that of capital is interest, and for enterprise is profit. So, in distribution, we study about the national income that arises from what has been produced in the country during a given period and how it is distributed through salary, wages, profit, and interest. Now come to non-economic activities. Non-economic activities are those activities which are not performed to earn money. In 10th we have studied economic activities are those activities which are performed to earn money, and non-economic activities are those activities which are not performed to earn money. Number one, we will take social activity. This include interaction with the people of society. For example, organizing get together, picnic, birthday party, other cultural activity, and attending marriages, etc. Come to religious activity. It includes visiting place of worship such as temple, mosque, gurdwara, etc. And also includes attending prayer meetings. Come to political activities. This include activities undertaken by different political parties for political purpose. For example, most political parties are Congress, BJP, BSP, etc. Now come to charitable activities. These are those activities which are undertaken for charitable purpose. This include helping the poor and needy ones, providing free education and medical facilities to the poor, organizing blood donation camps, giving free school uniform and shoes to children of not so wealthy families. Come to parental activities. It include love and affection for their children. Non-economic activities do not involve any monetary aspect. However, if any monetary aspect is involved, then such activities becomes economic activities.